They're trying you. But God is keeping you. It starts when you finally stop shrinking. When you stop apologizing for wanting peace. When you stop explaining why you can no longer sit at tables where you are silently resented. When you stop taking responsibility for the emotional dysfunction other people won't admit they carry. That's when it starts. The pushback. The testing. The trying. Sometimes, the real test of healing isn't the pain of your past, it's the pressure of your present. Because once a woman starts to heal, it shakes the ground under every dynamic that used to benefit from her playing small. Once she sets boundaries, those who cross them before won't always clap, they might push back. But hear this, they are trying you. But God is keeping you. There is a spiritual keeping happening that goes beyond what you can see. While they try to stir confusion, God is strengthening your clarity. While they try to wear you down, God is watering your roots. And while they throw their silent shade, or spiral, God is still shining His favor. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is not respond. Because healing isn't loud. It's holy. And peace doesn't always look like silence. Sometimes it looks like not taking the bait. Not letting the drama pull you out of your healing journey. Not letting the dysfunction suck you back into cycles you prayed your way out of. Wisdom is knowing that not every battle deserves a sword. Some require strategy. Some require stillness. And some require surrender. And when God is keeping you, you don't have to chase validation, you don't have to clap back, and you definitely don't have to prove your worth to people who devalue you. Because God sees you. And He is keeping you for a greater purpose than their petty attacks. Let's talk about it. Have you ever tried to heal in an environment that didn't want you healed? Where your growth wasn't celebrated, but criticized. Where gaining confidence caused tension. And setting boundaries made someone uncomfortable. This is what it looks like when the dynamic was built on your silence. When people were more at ease when you doubted yourself. When your peace threatened their control. But now, you're choosing truth. You're choosing to grow. And even if your heart is still healing from the past hurt, your spirit is rising. Your voice is rising. Your faith is rising. And the enemy hates that. Because nothing disrupts dysfunction like someone who decides they are no longer carrying pain that was never theirs. You used to carry their bitterness. You used to absorb their shame. You used to internalize their judgments. But God is saying today, daughter, put it down. That bitterness isn't yours. That shame is not your portion. And that judgment, it does not define your worth. They're trying you. But I am keeping you. Healing will test your obedience. God might call you to stay silent when your emotions want to speak. He might ask you to love while being misunderstood. To extend grace while protecting your peace. To forgive even while remembering what was said, what was done, and how it made you feel. But what they didn't know is God had already claimed you. And when God has claimed you, no amount of opposition, silent resentment, or guilt-tripping can cancel His plan. Let them try. Let them talk. Let them whisper. You're not breaking. You're becoming. And every time you keep going, you are showing the enemy that your story is no longer written by pain, it's being written by purpose. Purpose from the one who held you together when everything tried to tear you down. So, if they're trying you today, let them. Just make sure you don't stop healing. Don't stop growing. Don't stop becoming. Because while they try to pull you back, God is pushing you forward in peace. Peace isn't passive. It's protection. Peace isn't denial. It's divine. Peace isn't permission for them to keep hurting you, it's proof that God is covering you. So breathe. Pray. Stand firm. And let them try you. Because God is keeping you. Wisdom pearls for the journey, don't confuse silence with surrender. God sees all, and His justice doesn't need your voice to work. Discern the difference between testing and attacking. Not every trial is from the enemy, some are lessons that build your discernment. Peace is power. The enemy feeds on your reaction. Your stillness is sometimes your strongest weapon. You are not responsible for everyone else's healing. That's God's job. Your job is obedience. Breaking the cycle is brave. Keep going. They're trying you, but God is keeping you. Selah.